Welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Act 1! I am Sammy, this is Sammy, you are Sammy, we are all Sammy! And I keep promising my neighbors we are not starting a cult, so let's keep that true. Alright, when we last left off, we had a party with the Emerald Grove Tieflings. They told us that they were going to continue traveling to Baldur's Gate. Halsin asked to join our camp, so of course we welcomed him, and he is now here. Not in our party. I do not think he is a recruitable character. But nonetheless, we have decided to follow his advice and go through the Underdark to try to get to the Moonrise Towers. Our other option was to go overland across a mountain, but then we would have to go through more of the cursed area. So we're in the Underdark, and then we fought. It wasn't the Beholder; it had a different name. It essentially looked like a prickly beholder. But we fought and killed that. We unfortunately counterattacked against the people who were under its spell, so even when the charm wore off, they were still angry at us and wanted to fight. So we'll never know what those people were there for or how long they were. I mention that only because I distinctly remember save scumming that fight the first time I played this game. I did it so many times until I was able to kill the boss and never injure any of the other people who were coming at me. It was a pain in the butt, but I got through it. Then the dudes spoke to me. They told me that they were looking for some forge, I think, if I remember correctly. It's been 2 years. They had a mission. We were talking about it for a minute, and then for some reason I got in a fight with them and killed them anyway. But at that point, I was able to collect everything they had. And this time around, after killing everybody, it didn't seem like they had any environment-specific treasure to pick up. So I'm a little worried when I get to the forge that I'm not going to be able to actually use it. But I can't remember because it's been like 2 years. So now we're all caught up. I went even deeper in the Underdark and found these dudes having a little, ritual. I have done this in the past as well, but I don't remember it that much, except that I'm going to try to talk my way out of this fight, but they're ready to fight. Right now they're yellow on the mini-map. There's someone above me. But once we get down there, they're going to be ready to... They'll chat with me, and if I don't do it right, they are going to come at me. So let's talk... Oh, never mind.
To fill your oceans, O blessed Boal.
Boal.
Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge you feel a presence grow in response.
Priest, your God wants proof. Wants blood.
You don't recognize the creatures, but this voice seems to have a hold over them.
It is a shame that my whole party doesn't roll, but I get it.
Demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal.
All right, I don't remember how I got out of this fight the first time, but we are going to do our best. So these are our two choices to continue the conversation, but I might try to do one of these two. It's a -1 either way. We'll get the +4. I think I should investigate. I think it's more monkly to look around. Even though I've got like magic, or I've got like kung fu magic, I'm not going to do Arcana. Let's get guidance from Shadowheart. This is rough. I did it. I was going to say I gotta get a 3.
That sickle blade. It's no religious totem. It belongs to a common redcap. Fey creatures known for their bloodlust.
Well graced, who all wants a sacrifice. For our life's blood.
Okay. Exaggerated tale of bloodshed with just a flat, and I think persuasion is also going to be just a flat. Maybe a +1. Maybe I picked proficiency in something. Nope, they're both flat. Are you followers aware you're just a rabid little fey creature? This would be interesting to call out their god and be like, this is no god, this is just a fae. But it's also interesting to try to sate the call to bloodshed with just a story. Decisions. I think I'm going to try the story time. All right. Just got to get a 9 or better. That's fine too.
Yes, God.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
Ruh-roh.
Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share.
Blessed boar. What?
Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen.
Bom, bom, bom.
You want power, don't you?
Okay. If I were to go this route, this is essentially like a dark character route. I know that I know that much, but I can take him with me and even allow Asterion to kind of indulge in his dark desires, because at some point I am going to want to put the other party members in my active party. So I could ask him what kind of power, or I could play along and just get it outright. Curiosity is an interesting idea. I'm not dark enough to just like go along with the thing or try to force anybody. I won't let you enslave them any longer is also interesting, because I'm sure that the fish dudes are going to turn and try to get me. I'm going to ask what kind of power.
That depends on the fish folk, don't it? But plenty to go around.
Okay. So I'm looking at 2 and 3. 2 I just find interesting because then it's like, let's just play along. 3 is interesting because then I'm fighting a lot of dudes. 4 is interesting because I think that it goes more in line with what I have been trying to build with this character. So let's stay true to our soul and free these fish folk.
Kiss my ass then.
Everybody loved it.
Murder likes doing his own dirty work. Kill! Kill for Buell!
I had a feeling that I would have to fight everything, and I doubt that killing Boal will stop the fight. I imagine that they are all into it. So Boal is temporarily hostile. But what about these guys? They are full hostile. So the other option is to kill off all the fish folk. Well, I think it's best... Oh, let's not target myself. These are level 2 dudes with 48 hit points? Holy crap. 65. I mean, 15. It's pretty low. This is brutal. Alright, well, let's introduce our... No! Oh, never mind. This is good. This is very good. Yes, let's do it. We're doing it. Okay. I'm gonna let him stay back for now. Dope. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna get Sammy up to Boal. But this kind of sucks. Oh, poor Sammy. I clearly need to deal with everybody else around me. Let's start just with this guy. Get him again. And then we'll just do the freebie. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. I'm glad I can go non-lethal. I can try to do that with Boal, but I'm not... I don't think I want to. He's, even though he's temporarily hostile, he's threatened to kill me. Well, I threatened to kill him. We'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear. Get that rage going. Oh. It looks as though everybody's saved. I didn't see what Sammy did. But we are gonna get to you, because apparently you're the one that I can reach.
Eat it.
I like it.
Need to stay focused.
And now... let's check. 65 is not very good. 55, but it's kind of the best. And I really want to knock him out. Dope. Okay, so we've got 5 people who are going to be doing damage to Sammy. Oh, that sucks. They might drop him on the next round, because I've also got 4 people doing ranged attacks. So let's get our last level 3 healing word going to Sammy. And let's hope that it's 15. It wasn't 15, but maybe he will stick through. Hello, Zoe90. It is good to have you here. Alright, that's the end of that. Oh, crap! I forgot. I forgot that Karlach has 2 attacks, and I am doing well. Just trying to survive. Okay. Toll the Dead. Let's go. I think I have to go for some of these sub-dudes. I've got to get these guys knocked out. That's very good. It's not enough. I'm not gonna go for it. Maybe I will. It gets him in, and nobody's attacking him. Exactly. Fine. Fine. Maybe it will attract some damage. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zoe. That is fantastic. I appreciate it. Ow. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go for all of it. Yeah. Probably overkill. If Sammy is still standing, that is a miracle. These guys. But we gotta do it. We gotta thin this group. 2. Dang it. What are our options? Arg! I think this is our best option. Because I'm not going to try to run away, so I don't need to block a reaction. Like, no. Tomorrow is going to be Diablo 4. I'm glad you brought that up. So, we are going to do 3 days a week with Baldur's Gate, 1 day a week with Diablo, and then when the next season of Diablo 4 starts, I think it's going to be 2 days a week with Diablo 4, 2 days a week with Baldur's Gate 3. And then I'll just figure out how that schedule is going to look when we get there. I think that's going to be the best way to go. Oh, I should have used my bonus action to heal myself. Nope. Okay. Well, 2 attacks. 1, 2. We're doing the kill. Never mind. He is surviving. Yep, that's going to be the end of that. Let's see if I can... I can't get in there to do the actual cure wounds, so I think I'm going to go... I gotta think this over. 75, 55, I think 55 is our best, so... Let's continue working on the dude that is close. That's good, I think. I don't know what it does, but I'm glad it happened. Oh, Sammy, please survive this. You gotta not let him hit you. Somehow. Good. Let's deflect. And then let's return it. That's why we do it. Good. I'll live with it. Now. In general, about 2 years. I did streaming for about a year, then I took about like 2 years off, and now I am back. And I have been doing it for close to 6 months, maybe a little bit more. So I'm kind of rebuilding, but at this point, I'm having fun just hanging out with whoever wants to show up. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Alright, I'm gonna try to take down Boal. He does too much damage in one hit. Boo. Okay, this has become a problem. Alright, well. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Good. Do it. If it kills him, great. If it doesn't... Alright. He's our problem. So I gotta go for him. If I can knock him out with this one, great. Good. Whew. Now we can work on our other problems. And then I'm just gonna shove him away just to give myself some breathing room. Let's see if I can get all the way here. Okay. So if I needed to, I could get Sammy up in the next turn, but I won't need to. I'm going to go for a level 2 Cure Wounds. 5 is terrible, but at least he'll be standing again. Fine. Fine. I'll live with it. And then level 1 just for good measure, just to keep him up. We're probably going to have to go camping very soon. Ugh. Okay. Indeed, Sammy. Let's give them the old 1-2. We are gonna go... maybe... See, pushing them, I could probably get him off the edge, but I think I'm gonna just try to knock him over. Because what if he has treasure? And I want treasure! Okay. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine too. That's what she's here for. Good, good, let him be scared. Will's doing fine as well. Oh, did we somehow kill that guy? That's awesome! Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm into it. Let's do a little happy dance. I like when a spell actually works. Okay. Okay. Let's punch this guy in the face many times. There's one time. Darn it! Then we'll just give him another one right there in the nose. That was a very good one.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Let's cook with your axe. 2 times. Here's number 1. Number 2. I don't think it's worth it to push him.
I'm ready.
Let's... I think it was Sacred Flame that had the best chance of hitting these guys. Yeah. But it might be worth it to start hitting the guys that are farther away, because Sammy can't really close the gap without using key points, and I may have gone through all of them in this fight. Sammy is still pretty beat up, so we're gonna hit him with a level 2 this time. Will is starting to get beat up. But that's fine. That's good. We're golden. Okay. That sucked. Toll the Dead is still my favorite one. That is a very good idea. I'm gonna need to really quickly copy this down, Zoe. Because I have been thinking about... I prefer to play different games. That is my usual style. So I like that idea. I'm gonna write that down and then 90 underscore. Okay. I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna see what I can do. Okay, where was I? He doesn't get a second attack, and I've already cast a spell, so let's... Woo! We're gonna have to reach out and touch somebody. Good. Good. It's time to figure out the best way. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go in that direction because I think my casters can work on hitting other people. So, let's just go as far as you can. Ah, lady. Lady! I love her. She is the one I'm trying to romance. Good shot. That's fine. Try to keep that rage. That's all I'm hoping for. Let's go. Sacred Flame. 60%. Could kill him. Did kill him. So... Oh... That's fine. That's fine. I was just going to do a level 1 Cure Wounds, but I don't need to. I can go this route. Okay. I feel very good about all of this. I think we have done very well. Still Toll the Dead. It's my favorite free spell. Because of that. That's the reason I love it. And just get in position to follow everybody else. Do your best. We'll see how far we can go. I might be in range to throw a weapon if I still have a weapon. Let's see. Because I'm not very good at keeping my inventory managed. I made a mistake early on in this playthrough, and it's my own dang fault. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get up here. Perfect. Take a couple of shots. Let's do it. That's fine. We got one hit. That was better than expected. I am pleased. Okay. We wanted to use our last... Nope. We wanted to use our last spell slot on Will. That's good enough. And then we're just going to head up here. I don't think there are any other dangers in this room. Once we have finished this fight, I don't believe we're going to be back in initiative. Dope! That worked out. And there was already something glowing that looked interesting to me. Okay. Quick save and quick short rest just in case. Just in case. In fact, I should have done it in the other order. But I don't think we're in any more danger. I'm just looking for treasure at this point. Take the gold. And we are going to take everything else. Well, not everything else. All of this. Excellent. Thank you. I washed it today. When I don't wash it, I wear it up. So nobody can see that it's all greasy. But today, I washed it. And so it's looking nice and soft and shiny. But I do like having long hair. I started growing it during COVID, and I found that I liked it, and I haven't cut it since then. So the beard gets trimmed occasionally. In fact, I did a trim not too long ago. Previously, I think it was down to here. So you're more likely to see some variation with the beard than the hair. But I'm also getting old, and so I am, more likely to lose my hair every year that I get older. So I'm just kind of enjoying it while I have it. Let me have my treasure. Maybe I need to be on the other side? Everybody get away from my treasure. Okay, let's get everybody over here so they're not distracting the camera. There it is. I need to... I keep doing that. Okay. There. Don't move. That was so worth 6 gold. I do have a mod that makes gold weightless, and so it's worth it. There is the link to the Discord. It should be in my... It should be in the chat. Let's see. Maybe it... Oh, there it is. There it is. I'm going to copy the link and share it. There you can find my Discord, and you can message me personally if you would like to. I am not opposed to it, but please be aware that I am currently looking for work every day, and this is kind of my side gig in hopes to turn it into work one day. So we'll, that's the goal. That's what I cross my fingers for. We'll take the pearl. I don't really use the grease bottles often. When I have, it has been more accidental than anything, but I did utilize it. I shot somebody with a firebolt. Okay. I am now going to collect everything that I left behind over here. So we're going to grab the Sickle of Bual. It is infused with inconceivable might of the formidable Bual. And I kind of do, but at the same time, this is terrible. This is probably a statement about me as a person, but I treat my D&D characters like they are disposable. And part of that is because I have never been a part of a campaign that has lasted very long. And so eventually I have to create a new character. And so whenever people are like, tell me about your character, I'm like, which one? And I'm not connected to any of them. I don't care. Like, I've got 2 running right now. And I love them both because, in theory, they are both running. But one of them, it has been several months since I have played as that character. The other one, I just... Oh, crap. I did the wrong thing. I just haven't really cared much about all of the other stuff. This is interesting. But we're going to give it to Karlach. And then the dagger Karlach is going to give to Asterion. And let's just give Shadowheart that shield. She's never going to wear it. She's never going to wear it. Yeah. So usually when I make a D&D character, I go to Hero Forge. I will throw together a character. I will attempt to put together some kind of character voice, but these days it's just my voice. I've even given up on like acting at this point. I'm like, this character is not going to live long enough for me to get attached to it. So let's just make it Sammy, but with a mustache instead of a beard. Oh boy. Okay. I wanted to go here because I want to get to Karlak, who has this. Haha! And I'm a give it to Astarion, because Astarion, if I use him again, is the guy I like to give knives and have get a little stabby stab. I'm going to carry one of these now that I know that they are fairly common. And then we're going to give both of these to Karlak, who is just kind of carrying everything for me these days. We'll have Sammy, because I want to throw him. I'm going to throw them. It's good for Sammy to hold on to weapons because that's his ranged attack, is just throwing weapons at people. Dang it. Bawal had like nothing on him. Now. Let's do it. Let's pick up a conch. I don't think I'm going to pick up a lot of conches. Okay, I can climb on that. He's got nothing. Starfish is interesting. Horn shell is also interesting. But I'm not even likely to keep these things. I might sell them the very first time I run into someone. I'm going to be like, why do I have this? I don't want it. Okay. I'm going to save really quickly because we're walking into an area that I don't remember. I don't know where all of this leads. So there could be someone who wants to get in a fight. And if they do, that's fine. I'll fight them.
What's that?
Indeed. How do... Okay. There's something connected by rope to something down here. Is there a winch? Is there... Nope, that's a torch. I thought it was a lever. I was going to get very excited if I figured out how to solve this puzzle. Maybe I have to get into the water. I bet I have to get in the water. I also need to remember to head back for a long rest at some point. We had our butts kicked. I gotta do it. That is all good, Zoe. Thank you for the follow. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will be back tomorrow, so you can also come by then to hang out. And for the rest of you, we've still got about 2.5 hours, so you're stuck with me. Mwahaha. What am I looking at? I'll take a laculite. I'm not going to grab a rotting basket, but I do want this message in a bottle. I heard a sound that sounded as though it were a quest line, so let's read this aloud for everybody. Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope this can find you. Zevlor says you got lost and that our old house is gone. But I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, you can write me back in Baldur's Gate. Or maybe come visit. I'll write again when I can get more paper. Donnie. Now, I'm pretty sure we saw Donnie at the party, but I don't remember people's names. Maybe Donnie was just some rando that we saw at some point. Okay, so there's the grubby bottle. We don't want it. There's fish, which is interesting. Are they good? Yeah, okay. Then yeah, let's grab fish. Not a bucket. Maybe a bucket O fish. No. I don't want fish heads. I don't know if what we eat has an impact on our morale or anything like that. I just know that me personally, I don't want fish heads. I don't want them. And I've already grabbed one of these. They're only worth 5 gold. It's not worth it. We're not going to do it. I am not hoarding everything that I pick up until I get, a no load limit mod. Okay. Let's grab it. Grab the gold. The gold. The gold. Not the bucket. And that was... Oh, no, there's a lot of gold scattered around. All in singles. But I'm not opposed to bending down for a gold piece. Alright, there's still some gold. Where are you hiding that gold? And I think I saw a pile. Yeah, pile o gold. Gold? Pick up gold. Pick up gold. Now where the heck is that pile? This might be a camp supply. It is. I have no idea where that pile o gold is. I'll grab that. Then I see nothing. Oh, that is so unhelpful. And then there's a gilded chest, or a heavy chest, somewhere. I think I found it. We'll take the everything, actually. Thank you. And then it looks as though... Dang. So looking at the mini-map, it looks like there is more walkable ground right here. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's just an illusion, maybe a trick. Oh well. I feel good about all of that. And I feel like we have earned a long rest. So let's do it. We're getting our first long rest of the stream. We got to get our spell slots back. We got to get our rage back, our key points. Let's just check. Oh, the owlbear visited our camp. I fed it and attempted to lure it in, but it did run away. So I'm hoping that when we go to bed, it might come back to us. I also promised Karlak that we would be able to touch, but I have not found a way to do so. Oh. I wasted my potion of heat resistance thinking that that would allow for us to cuddle. And then she was just like, I'm waiting for you to come up with something. Shadowheart, why are you calling? You're Lae'zel. Like, I know I heard get over here, didn't I?
I don't think there'll be any more trouble
Okay.
between Lae'zel and
Maybe
I, if
not.
you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
That's good. I'd rather keep things friendly between all us. All of us.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
I got some nuts. Because dang it, I like having nuts in my mouth. So, he's got a regular old thing of mixed nuts. There we go. Come on. I don't need it to be perfect, I just need it to be off. Beautiful. Now, unfortunately, it came with walnuts, and I don't really like walnuts. So, let me munch a bit.
Of course. We need every advantage we can grasp, and this dark Justiciar stronghold sounds like an opportunity to me. We should look for it. Perhaps they're still down there somewhere, but if not, who knows what they might have left behind for us to claim. Shah worshippers are nothing if not resourceful, I hear.
I might remember what she is talking about. But the only, well, I might change my mind later. I might chat with my party later. But right now, I have been experimenting with mostly focused on actually getting to know Karlach, and then only talking to everyone else when they need me to talk to them. Maybe I'm going to end up with a party that hates me, but, you know. All right, Will and Gale are hanging out with Withers. I don't know if I would be comfortable sleeping right there with Withers, but whatever. It's also a little weird that everybody's got their own individual tents, except for me, and then everybody with their individual tents who are in my party sleep at the fire instead of their individual tents. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's a curiosity. Okay, we're gonna use a supply pack. I don't love using supply packs, but I get it, they're heavy. But yeah, I usually prefer to hold on to my supply packs. There's the owlbear.
The cub pecks at a crimson splash on his leg.
Oh. Oh. I'm not going to scare it away. I am absolutely going for the only option that works. Whisper to calm the creature, duh. Don't have anybody backing me up. Don't need anybody backing me up.
The cub looks at you with glistening eyes. With a sad hoot, he holds out his paw, revealing a wound.
The poor baby. Am I healing it? Alright, maybe I am. Let's see. This, yeah. Ooh. So this is +6. And this is +3. See, I want to heal the injury. Cleaning the wound, that doesn't seem... But that's like the more practical way to act. Like that, I only know Kung Fu magic. I don't know if I have healing magic. We're gonna go with +6. Cross those fingers, everybody. We just need a 4 or better. But that means there are 3 numbers. Oh, man. We got a 4.
The cub inspects the wound, giving it a curious peck.
The little beast's quite charming once you get accustomed to the smell of rotting flesh.
Shadowheart. Why? Okay. Well, I gained a point of inspiration. Is the cub here? It sounds like he's here. There he is.
Cub chirps brightly in recognition.
Let's pet him. I hope that gave me a trophy.
Chirps, utterly content in your presence.
I might have to make my face disappear while I check my trophies. But just to make sure, just to give myself the best chance at actually getting the trophy, I gotta go find Scratch. The trophy I am talking about, I think it's like 2 hands for a reason or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called. But you are tasked with petting both animals. I have pet Scratch. I have played fetch with Scratch. Where the heck is Scratch? Kind of looking for a yellow dot. Maybe Scratch did not... Like, maybe he ran off when the owlbear showed up. And maybe I'm going to have to do another event where I have to do some more animal handling and all that stuff. All right. Well, let me check really fast. I'm going to check on the old phone. We're going to go to the app. I am playing on PlayStation. I am actually streaming from the console. So that's the reason we don't have fancy overlays or alerts or any of that stuff. My buddy Gaming Mike's channel did give me a streaming computer. So I'm just trying to save up some money and get all the stuff to get that set up. But the first thing I need to do is clean off my desk, which is a me problem. The point is, it's all coming. It's coming along. It is going to be here eventually. If you want to help support this endeavor, hit the subscribe button. There should be a Prime button right above my head. If you are sitting on a Prime subscription, go ahead and click that, and then you'll be like, woo, I can see the Prime stuff. Okay. It looks as though I did not get that trophy. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a sadness. All right, let's go to bed. That's what I sound like when I sleep. Every night, big loud snores. It is why I am single. Because nobody... Oh, there's Scratch. Okay, pet Scratch.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
Good. You're such a good boy.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Okay, that was perfect. And now, let's do the same to owlbear. I wish I could name the owlbear cub. So pet the cub first, and then we're going to look him over.
Camp life seems to suit the young owlbear. His coat of feathers.
I love this little
small.
guy.
His eyes look bright and inquisitive.
Yeah. And he's welcome here forever. I love him forever. I hope he stays forever. Let me do that and that. And we return here. Okay. I'm glad he's healthy. I'm glad he's doing well. That should have been the trophy. I don't know how long it will take. I'll take a look at it tonight. And if it didn't pop, I'll figure out how to do it later. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the trophies while I am streaming. That is just a feature of streaming from the PlayStation console. It is a very unpopular feature, but it is a feature nonetheless. Many people have said there's this bug where you can't see when your trophies pop while you are streaming. And Sony has said that is not a bug. That is part of the design. That is intentional. And I hate it. All right. Last time we were up here, there were mushrooms that exploded. I also have to remember how I got in and out. I think you were here. And then I think it was... Come on. Come on. How do I get out? How do I escape? Okay. That's a jumpable surface. What else do we have? At this point, I'm just kind of seeing if it... Okay. That is 2-hour death. But I just wanted to know if, like, in theory, we could get there. Okay. We are looking for bright red glowing mushrooms. Like those ones over there. We're going to switch to her because she can just send out a firebolt. And it will blow them up. Okay. To the right.
There's tunnels everywhere. Who would dig these?
Do I have to fight another one of those things? I already fought one of them. They were very hard. It was a tough battle. I don't want to do it again. Let's firebolt this one. Don't see any others, so I think I'm going to switch back to Sammy. Let our hero...
Ring of mushrooms. Pretty, but it doesn't do much.
I tend to disagree, Sammy. It's usually a sign in fantasy.
Must have fallen quite some height.
In fantasy, it is usually a sign of fey folk if there is a circle of mushrooms, especially a perfect one. In real life, that's just how mushrooms sprout. The center point of a circle of mushrooms is where the spore initially took root, and then it spreads out over a region, and when it has reached critical mass, then at the edges of its root, that is where the mushrooms will come up. And so it looks like, a fairy circle. You're like, wow, there's this perfect circle of mushrooms. That's so cool. That came from the seed being in the center. And it is cool. So that's the real life non-magical explanation. But the magical explanation is that a ring of mushrooms means fey folk. So how could he just dismiss it like that? Let's grab this. One favor, one faithful servant. That is all I summoned. No more and no less than Malice Durden ever had, or indeed the mother of lusts herself. The yokel was quite a sight in all its forms. I'd read of its foul odor, but is that a yokel? Yakulol? I'm done with it. I was so committed to yokel that now I'm sitting here thinking about rednecks, and I'm not focused on it. Plus, I didn't hear a sound, and that's the reason we have a beard hair thing, so that you will feel encouraged to have me read something by spending your beard hairs, and then I'll find a book in my inventory and I'll read it aloud. Now, got plenty of stuff.
I think I found something.
Indeed. What did I find? Well, there is a backpack. I could have... Oh, there it is. Just a bone. Just a bone. We'll grab those. Even though that is worth 30, I don't feel
I found something.
the need. Okay, I understand. They want me to do... What?
Plain sight.
Why did you jump down there, you big orc? Ah, because it was a phony. But where's the real guy? How do I get up here now? Okay. That is not a climbable ledge. What about up here? Can I jump? Looks like I can. And then, can I jump here?
I think I found something.
Okay, that was another fake one. Ugh!
I think I found something.
Okay. These fake ones could kill me. Let's just go ahead and quick save. Because if I fall from here, I don't think they're gonna give me time to cast Featherfall. Apparently, I can't reach that one. Perfect. Okay, I don't know what that is. I have never seen this stuff before.
Glad that caught my eye.
What? What caught your eye? Ah, that caught his eye. Here's another mushroom circle. I bet it teleports me to that previous mushroom circle, but I bet it's a one-way trip, so I'm not going to actually do it. Instead, we're going to again quick save. I don't know what this is. I'm excited to check it out for the very first time. Let's celebrate with a quick nut. I want a cashew. I have never seen this before. I remember seeing those mushrooms and getting confused and frustrated and just walking away. So now...
Is anything real down here?
So now we are pretty much in all new territory for Sammy. We found another mushroom circle. We might want to just use it. But I am looking around to see if there's anything above me. Okay, so I cannot jump on these mushrooms. So it likely just means that I have to go through that mushroom circle, but I still am just looking around just to make sure, just to cover all my bases. Okay. Let's do it. We saved. We're ready to go. I don't know where this leads. It leads to the overgrown tunnel. Okay. I definitely do not know where I am. There's a pile of bones with a candle. There's a whole chicken. So this might be somebody's house. I don't know if I want to steal stuff from here. This might be a hag's lair. I might want to steal stuff here. How do I get through the door? Or can I not because I killed, what's her name, Ethel? Take the whole chicken. Come on. Okay, just a cleaver. And a skull. What am I missing? What am I missing? There is something here. It's gonna be obvious, I'm sure of it. If we take a look this way, does not appear like there is anything to jump to. Yeah, that is all not jumpable. Can I punch this? No. Can she burn it? No. I do not know what medium toughness means. I got a bit of nut in the back of my throat. I just want to examine this. Lockpicking is impossible. This is a hag's lair and I want inside, and it won't let me inside, and that makes me angry. I want what is there. Alright, well, at least I got to explore something. And maybe, if I had not been able to kill Ethel, that would have been my second place to encounter her. I don't know. This was all new for me. We'll use this one. Was that what I should have done the first time? Or is that just telling me that I have turned it on? Congratulations, you have activated this mushroom circle. Okay, it looks as though I need to go this way. Eventually we will find our way to the Sharon Temple. There's a lot of stuff to the north that I have not been able to find. We could always return to the Selûnite outpost and attempt to go through the front door, but I think that'll shoot me if I try. Yeah, a lot of questions remain unanswered. Let's just get a quick cheeky little save, just in case there are people who want to do harm to me. Alright, looks like that path is way below me.
Ground. Better watch out.
Okay. There are traps. This may force me... Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go turn-based because of the environment. Now, what I need to do is... Oops, too far. I need to dash, but I don't think I should use a key point. So let's dash. Ugh. Can I go stealth? No, because I'm using the action to dash. I cannot stealth. That's okay. That's okay.
Need to find a way forward.
All right, the arcane tower. I don't know what that is. Looks as though I cannot do anything to it. I could try to destroy it, maybe, but we're going to find out what happens as we continue that away. I'm just looking over the whole battlefield right now just to kind of see, because it looks like there's a lot of stuff up here as well. Is there a way to turn this off or destroy it? We will discover that together. Now with her, if she were... Okay. She can walk... Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared it can see her. It can. Okay. Let's dash again. No, because what if I can't make it? I don't think she is in a threatened range. Still can't hit it, so... Ugh. I don't think dashing would do enough, so I'm gonna hold while Sammy acts as our guinea pig.
If you insist.
The pride of the gate.
Yep, as long as everybody is out of danger, we're just gonna let Sammy discover for us what happens. Okay, it did not take a shot. I hope you can get there with a dash. He can make it there. Something very nearly sees Sammy. And I don't know what that is. Is it up here? Or is it this guy exclusively? There's... Aha! There it is. Okay. Well, I used a dash, so... Cannot
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
get to it. Can I run all the way? Let's find out together.
ahead.
It appears that I am outside of their damage range. She cannot make it on her own. So let's dash all the way to Will.
Let's try this way.
Arcane Tower spotted her.
What a charmer.
Okay. She can get just barely out of range. If she were to dash, how far could she go? Don't scare me, Karlak. Okay, Arcane Tower spotted her. Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen. But it looks like we are safe. I'm gonna go back to Sammy. I have been committing to going up here, and I don't know if that's a good idea because there is nowhere else to hide from this particular one. So I may have made a mistake by going in that direction. I haven't found a lever
Like a good moment to talk.
or anything like that.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Let's try using a Sacred Flame Will it... Okay, so she will step out to be seen.
Strike fast.
It's sturdy. That sucks. Okay. But it's good. We needed to learn. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Making me sweat.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Let's just walk over here. Because we discovered something else. The Arcane Tower. I don't know what the Arcane Tower is. But I kind of want to get back here. I don't know if there's anything back there that would turn off these towers. I have not found a single lever.
Attention. On my
Let's just go ahead and get her over here. And I think I'm gonna grab a dash. Just to get her caught up. No idea. Okay, but they could see me, so I may have made a boo-boo in going in this direction, because that tower sees me. It's like the... this is scary. Okay, well...
Defender of the people.
The other option is to dash all the way over here and hope. Maybe it didn't see me. Nope. Ah, poop. It saw me. It saw me a lot. Crap. Well, Will, I might have to load the game. Because you might die. I'm gonna run this way. That one still sees me. I guess hope for the best, my dude. We were hoping that we would find a lever up here. I have found tables, letters, hammers, but no levers. I don't yet know how I'm going to solve this puzzle, and I might lose Will!
What's the name?
Okay. From here, you can jump to here, and that is a good portion of his movement. But lest we forget, I can use an action to dash. And we're gonna see how far I can go. Ooh, boy, let's see. And then just to be safe, we'll go all the way. Oh, that sucks that I have left Will behind. All of that is visible, clearly. All of that is visible, clearly. Right now, I'm hoping that Sammy finds a lever to turn these things off. Because I have not. What else is in this area? There was nothing there. There's nothing outside the entrance. It was a commitment that I made. I don't know if it was the right commitment. I may be lost forever. Okay, well, let's have her... Crap. Okay, this is my brilliant idea. Maybe the arcane tower will focus on Shadowheart and not on Will. And to facilitate that, I'm gonna go right up next to it. She does not have a trap disarm tool, and that was my other idea.
Come on, let's go.
Karlak, you are gonna do something similar to what Sammy did. You jump, and then you dash. Get as far away as you can. Let's go all the way here. All right, my casters are exposed. All right, it did indeed target her. I can move to it, and that's all. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to turn it off. Okay, Sammy, get back here. Somebody use a trap disarm tool. Okay.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
We need to dash. Come on. I don't know why the camera has decided to not allow me to go further. There we go. Let's try. Let's go as far as we can. Crap! She's gonna get hit. Let's... We gotta do it. That sucks.
Don't burn yourself.
Okay. Get up here.
A light, but no wick. Gotta be a trick here.
Do I have to use magic on it? Ugh. Okay, there's a stone urn. Where do I move it? I can't see anything. Target is blocked. Okay, I understand. Maybe. All right, Will. I don't know. It looks like you do. Go ahead and use your lockpick. Now why can't he cast guidance on himself? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't need it. I never said anything. I was fine with it the whole time. I was fine with it the whole time. Okay, Skybreaker. It's a light hammer. I think it should go to Shadowheart, because she uses a mace. And then we'll send the silver ingot over to Sammy. And now we have done it. But at what cost? At what cost? Alright, there is a bronze ingot somewhere around here.
What have we here?
Pick that up, please. There was a letter somewhere around here. Zoom all the way in. I just highlighted it. There it is. Ah, too far. Okay. Get as close as you can, please. We're not going to pick up the hammer. It's just a light hammer.
Despite everything.
You... Would you kindly go here? I have no idea where they want me to move these things. If they want me to move these things, I might just be moving them for no reason. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Ugh. She is getting beat up. This is locked.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Arg. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go with Will. Will, you grab the letter. Oops, there's the letter. Da-da-da. I might have to teleport away from this region because I am getting beat up. Let's dash. What are you? Never mind.
2 steps at a time.
We might get beat up again.
I'd love to, thanks.
No, that's not who I wanted. That's who I wanted.
No harm in a little conversation. On I go.
I might have to camp again immediately. Oh my gosh, this has been not great for Sammy. Not great for Sammy. And let's cure wounds level 1 on myself.
Take you.
Don't be shy.
Why does Will still have... Oh, he's got a bonus action. Okay, he's done.
A light, but no wick.
Don't know
Trick here.
what to do with that. We'll let Sammy try to lockpick it. Okay. Back to Will. If you dash, will you get there? I don't think you will. Ugh. Yeah, in fact, you're going to be right in harm's way. Okay. Oh, this sucks.
I've got a long road ahead. Right tool will do the trick.
Oh, I probably should have waited for Will to get up there. Didn't matter. Didn't need him. We got it. I'm not gonna open the door yet.
To do. Onward in her name.
Let's hit Will with a level 2 healing word. And I think she's got a dash as well. Just to stay right up next to him. We're not opening the door yet. Ouch. Once again.
Defender of the people.
Now. Let's dash again. Oh my gosh, Will, you're still gonna be in danger. I also am fighting with the camera right now, which kind of sucks. There is nowhere that he can stand where he will be safe. Because I think that's still a risky spot. But we'll find out together.
Never a dull moment.
Let's get on with it.
Alright, Shadowheart. Ah! Gosh, I wish I had Shadow Step. I never even considered it. I was like, it doesn't matter, I'm never gonna need it. And now I find myself getting my butt handed to me by traps.
Got to press on.
She's still in danger, as we can all see. The trap is still looking at her.
Looking ahead.
And so Sammy is gonna need to throw... Cool. Oh, it's a key point. But that's where my stunning strike is. I might need to start using that. Potion of healing. Exclusively at her, though. Nope. Nope, they're not close enough together.
Hesitation.
It's not great, but it should keep her alive.
Very well.
Did it not shoot? Excellent! Okay. Get up here, please. We don't need to solve the puzzle because we just used a lockpick, but maybe it's worth... Alright, it was not worth doing that. We are safe there. Will,
Defender of the people.
please get up here. And now, let's go back to Sammy and exit turn-based mode. And we're gonna open this door. Worst thing that could happen is we get in a fight and die immediately, but I don't know what this place is. Ah! Everybody out! Everybody out! There's more! There's more of them. Okay, well, I don't know how we are going to survive this. Or if I should try to survive this. Clearly I have to go into tactical mode to deal with it. But looking at the whole map, I have not found a way to get over to these guys. And so I think I am still trapped. And I think that makes me want to do the other thing that I had an idea for doing. I'm sad that I have not found a fast travel spot in this area, because I would like to try to do this arcane tower. And I'm going to have to essentially come back and try again from the entrance. But I won't split up the party that time. So that's a good thing. So, I am going to travel first to the Blighted Village, then I'm going to go to camp for a long rest, and then I've got to switch out Karlak with Lae'zel. Because we're going to go complete something that I should have completed a while ago. So, let's go for a long rest. Yes. This is for Shadowheart's benefit, so she can get her spell slots back. Because again, I have used up all of my spell slots in one encounter. Alright, I apologize, Karlak. You'll need to stay behind in camp for now.
Really? Really, really?
I'm sorry. You heard me.
Fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
You'll be back in my party soon. I just need to get Lae'zel. Where is she? That's Gale. Okay, I think I remember where she is. I believe she is somewhere over here. Nope, I found Shadowheart. Apparently, I do not know my camp at all. That's Karlak. Astarion. Lae'zel. Perfect.
Speak.
I would like to. I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Good. And before we go to bed, I would like to level her up several times. We're gonna have to do this with Gale and Astarion as well at some point. I also need to look at her equipment. Man. Okay, we're looking for a feat. And with her, I think we want to go dual wield. Let's see, you can use two weapon fighting even if your weapons aren't light. And you gain +1 bonus to your armor class while wielding a melee weapon in each hand. You cannot dual wield two-handed weapons. And that might be the issue. Because she might be using two-handed weapons. So I just wanted to see if there was anything that would offer to turn a two-handed weapon into a single-handed weapon. I like Savage Attacker. I think that goes well with Lae'zel. I think that would be a good thing for her. But I think, based on everything that we have gone through, I think we want to turn her into a little murder blender. Yeah, let's do this. And hopefully I set this character up correctly and I don't mess it up. And then, yeah, I was going to say, there should be at least one more. Yeah, because the extra attack. Misty Step is fantastic. That's like a teleport. Even better than Dash, because it's 60 feet. And so since I would get 2 attack actions, I can now use a bonus action to just kind of teleport wherever I want to teleport. Okay. Let's take a look at her character sheet. She is currently rocking this long sword with both hands. Ooh. What if we do that? Now she is doing this. And that is awesome. There are likely better swords out there for her. And so I'm going to want to look into that. I don't know what Smite is. That I remember getting that and thinking, what is this? So this sucks because it goes down in armor. But then, like, it essentially does thorns damage. I'm still thinking in Diablo. So it does thorns damage to the enemies who hit me. And then there's just regular old hide armor, which is also lower than what she is currently wearing. And her plate armor, the advantage to it existing is that it gives her that, you know, extra armor class, and then the cost is disadvantage on stealth. I thought I had someone who had picked up stealth boosting armor. Was it you? Yeah, stealth +1. And then, of course, Will also picked up something with advantage to stealth. But it's light, and it's not worth it. So, sorry, Lae'zel, you were stuck with your armor. We could go down a level and give you +1 to your dexterity saving throws, as well as checks, and then +1 to initiative rolls. I think it's worth -1 to the armor class for her to get +1 on her initiative. We'll do it for now. We'll see if we like it. And then the helmet. I'm doing it just for the Constitution. So I'm still looking for magical boots. Then we'll switch over to her, because we wanted to take a look at this weapon. I go down a die. I get Searing Smite. Has an evocation spell that I'm likely never going to use. Alright, we're not using it. We're going to keep her mace. If we find a magical mace, great. Whoops.
Can't give up now.
Excellent. Alright, we're looking for the Githyanki scouts. Never mind. We're looking for whatever yells at us. Let's hurry towards the sound. Because I heard Scratch. Oh. Oh. Is the owlbear cub having nightmares? I'm going to observe the pair for any signs of injury.
Nothing. Both animals look fine.
I guess I'll call to them. This owlbear. Yeah, I'm gonna see if Scratch is caring for him. I really should have figured out a way to give myself speak with animals, but I never found the opportunity, and so I just haven't done it. I don't know if there's a way to give this monk this thing, but I only need to roll a 2 or better. If I rolled a 1, that would fail this. I'm satisfied with that result.
Scratch's tail wags furiously.
Uh-huh.
These two have become firm friends.
Good. Then I'll pet Scratch. Can I pet the owlbear? Can I pet the owlbear? Yes, I can. Did you like it? It's a pretty good thing, huh? Alright. I guess the owlbear was just having nightmares. And Scratch is there, taking care of them. I got to pet them both. I love my critters. Don't see any exclamation points, so let's just boogie.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
No, you haven't. You lie, Lae'zel.
Fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
Oh, Lae'zel.
I make observations.
These two are always at each other's throats. And that's part of their charm. Okay, so we're going up this direction towards these things, but I was also thinking about coming around this direction and fighting some stuff. So I can get kind of a warm up with, what's her name? Lae'zel. Because I don't usually have her in my party. I haven't had her in my party since like the first day of the stream. So I am a little worried that I'm gonna, you know, get myself killed trying to do whatever it is they want me to do over here. But we never explored all of this stuff, and I wanna. And as always, we're just gonna stumble headlong into everything. Uh-oh. Okay, there are people who are in danger. So let's get into this fight.
2 steps at a time.
Eldritch Blast, I really hope you can hit him. Excellent. Oh, almost. That would have been dope. Okay. Yeah, come and fight me. That sucks.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Yeah, buddy.
Be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
I don't like you. Is it Rugan? Screw that guy. Ugh, alright. Hellish Rebuke, please. Excellent. Excellent. Now, can I just like jump over this and not get acided? Looks like I have to get hit with acid. But we'll just keep moving up. Cannot hit them, but I might be able to throw one of these. 75, 80, 70. Let's go 80.
That should work.
I hate when I miss. All right. At least he's up there. He's in the fight. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. All right, Shadowheart. Don't get into the acid. Do get ready to throw a firebolt. Ah, curses. Sacred Flame? I'll do it. Good. Okay, so it looks like they are all focused on me, which is good.
Taking position.
She cannot hit them, but I'm pretty sure I've collected superiority die from her. But we're gonna try. Crap. Not enough movement. We'll just try. That was lucky, and I have no complaints about luck. I am always fine with a lucky hit. It also looks like everybody decided to fight us, and the people in the caves have run away from combat. They are out of this combat encounter. hopefully we find them at some point. Because I wouldn't mind chatting with them to find out more. Let's just get out of the acid. And hit this guy with Toll the Dead and hope we knock him out in one. Of course, they might save and we don't get to do anything to them.
The shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours.
Can I stop this combat encounter?
A pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash. Won't hold them for long.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
So, I think I can take them. I'm going to search for the source of the voice.
The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood, buried deep. The temple struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind.
I'm going to command her to devour the other gnolls. I don't need to know how it got. It probably got it from Priestess Gut. And Priestess Gut is dead, so there is no reason to go down that path. Let's use our superpowers that I didn't want to use, but let's use them now. Excellent. Excellent. I didn't even need guidance. A nat 1 would fail anyway. There is no addition to a nat 1. So a difficulty class of 2 just means you're going to succeed. There is nothing they can do to stop you. Except rolling a 1.
Tadpole writhes in ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat.
Your mind
Golden.
clenches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Okay, so it has now gone yellow. Which I think means temporarily an ally. I am good with that. Sammy, get up in here and punch him in the face. Or punch him in the face. And then you're threatening another dude. Okay, somehow I got way closer than I intended. And now, let's just unarmed strike against you. Very good.
Ready.
Okay, you're standing in acid and I don't like that. Jump the acid, thank you. And who are we still fighting? It also looks like everyone wants to speak to me. Everyone is mad that I did what I did. And I'm not. I'm not angry at that at all. I think I was justified. But everybody wants to talk now. Everybody's got their opinions that they want to say.
Swift and lethal.
I mean, we could take a shot. But I think it would be better, yeah, to go this way. Okay, she cannot get very close, but she can still do a ranged attack and probably a second one. Perfect. Okay, let's allow the hyenas to run through the acid. Oh, they're smart. They're clever. Which way will you dash? Okay, you are less clever. But at least you didn't stay in the acid. Toll the Dead for 2d12. Oh, bad move. Doesn't matter. Failed the attack anyway. Dope.
Another day, another fight.
Good. Can I fight him? Or do I have to? Maybe I'll hold the rest of my action.
Let's finish this.
And instead send a sacred flame over here. That'll be the end of that. Go to Lae'zel.
Victory awaits.
And I want to see your two-handed attack, please.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
I don't think I want her to eat herself. That seems awful. So I'm just going to try to command her to leave. But then again, fighting, I might be able to get the tadpole. I'm going to fight her. I want all the experience. Okay. Get in here. Oh, come on, move then.
Finding my way.
Over here. Surely he can see from here. Alright. Got some damage. We're gonna stunning strike. Ooh! Let's hope it works. Excellent. Stunned. Now, I have been playing another game in my personal time, and if you attack someone who has been stunned, they are no longer stunned. So I'm going to punch again and see if that's the rule here. Doesn't look like it. Then we're just going to do a regular big punch. Very big punch. Lae'zel, how far can you go? Can you hit? No. But can you shoot? Yes. Do it again. Nope. Do it again. Ah. Lae'zel. Let's... Okay, cannot get him with a fireball there. So I think we're back to Sacred Flame.
Time to meet your maker.
Okay, it sounds upset. Sammy is probably gonna get hit. I'm just gonna do a level 2 healing word on Sammy. I was thinking about getting everybody because then I could get Will as well, but nobody else has been hit, and Will is not in range of getting hit. So we're gonna do that instead. Excellent, still stunned. Now we're gonna toll the dead for that 2d12. Ooh, 40% is no good. What about Eldritch Blast will hit him again for 2 of those? Good. And he is not stunned anymore.
Despite everything.
So I think it might be worth it to get him again. Excellent. Okay. Punch him again. That's fine. Punch him a 3rd time.
A true soul parasite, and it's still alive.
By the gods.
Darn it, I wanted to steal.
Are any of my crew still alive out there?
No. Well, I'm going to say all I saw was blood and guts, because I don't know whose blood and guts those were.
Damn it. I guess that's a no. Risen Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
I mean, you didn't help us. Eltergard's a long way from here. Where are you heading?
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver. But we've a stop to make along the way.
Ooh. Where's that?
Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only.
Dope.
Fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow.
Little Serpent, Long Shadow. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. Ooh. Ooh. I think... Because I think if I fail, they know that I failed. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because I only need to roll a 12 or better. And I've got like 3 inspiration to try again. Yeah. Roll it again. There it is.
Shame we lost so many agents. But the chest is all that matters. Zarist would have our hides if we lost it.
Do I know Zarist? That's not in my nature. I'm not a bad person. I don't steal from people. And it's not my business. I'm just gonna leave.
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Ah. Aha! Finally found a mace. And I think it's better than what Shadowheart is using. Hitting an enemy with this weapon heals the wielder for 1 to 6 hit points. But they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. So I guess if she starts hitting, she has to keep hitting. Or does it mean just by having it equipped, she has to be hitting? That's a tricky one. Okay, we checked you. We're not going to grab a severed head. Grab that. We're not going to go through the viscera. And I keep collecting these hyena ears, and I've never done any actual alchemy. Like, I haven't done anything, so maybe I'm not going to keep collecting these ears.
That's the symbol of the Absolute, marked in blood.
That was the gnolls symbol, and we already killed them. Yeah, we're not grabbing that. Okay, let's save, check this corpse, and then go inside. Oh, what are you? You are for Will. Nimble attack. When the wielder hits an enemy with this weapon, they gain momentum for 2 turns. Again, I don't know what momentum does. I'm sure I could look it up. But yeah, Will is going to take that. And finally have a magical weapon. Not proficient! This is a scimitar. No, this is a rapier. Dang it. I just saw the finesse and I got all excited. I'm gonna send it to Lae'zel. But I haven't looked at this. Wisdom saving throws, we'll put that on. Okay, this is fine. Everything is golden again. Just to make sure. The ground might be on fire. And I cannot steal from these people.
That might be worth a look.
Might be. But it is highlighted red. So essentially what I'm doing right now is just kind of looking around and taking a look at everything.
I'll be glad when we're out of this bloody cave.
Good chat. Rugen.
Thanks again.
Oh, yeah.
As we've caught our breath.
And I don't see any other dots, so maybe if there was anyone else, their yard permanently dead. There's a backpack over there. In fact, let me take a quick look. Okay, so looks like...
Well, lad, it's our lucky day after all.
I don't feel lucky.
Somehow I missed an entire pathway? Yeah, I don't understand this map. Gonna grab everything. I think there's a booby trap in here, if I remember correctly. I think I saw a booby trap at some point. Go ahead and ban someone real fast.
Step carefully.
Aha!
There's a trap.
Don't walk right on it. Okay, it's an easy one. Just need a 6 or better. That's or better.
Watch how you go.
Woo! Let's get this one. We still got all of our bonuses. Let's hit it again. That's or better. More slow steps. We got our inspiration back. Okay, we can climb this, which leads... I guess they want me to jump to this. And I can open this crate without them getting angry at me.
These boots have seen everything.
Oh, come now. I think I got hurt. We're not doing that. Can I? No. Alright, well, I think I'm going to punch the planks. Sorry to this guy if he, like, wanted to save it. Come on now. There we go. Alright. Where am I? Interesting. Okay, so there was a whole back door that I did not see at all. I went above the back door. So I could have come in and helped the dudes from their level. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright. What is hurting me? Also, half of my party is missing. That's fine. They can do whatever they want to do. Just don't get into a fight. Please. Ugh. At some point, I'm likely going to need... Well, we'll do a short rest. We'll do... No, the only person who would benefit from a short rest is Sammy. Everybody else is fine. He was the one who took some stupid steps. So let's just save and keep going. All right, I don't know if there was anything else in that cave. It looks like there was a path that way. So I will check the cave again. Gotta be careful about walking over fire, everybody. Watch your steps. And now, from in here, we can climb. Nobody can see us. So I'm not really worried about anyone, you know, spotting me looking at stuff up here. I'm mostly just trying to find anything worth looking at up here. Just a bedroll. Okay. So there was nothing up there. I could fight this dude and steal his chest, but I'm not trying to be evil. I am a bit inquisitive, and I do want to explore. I just don't want to be evil. Okay, there, I think, is the pack. Where'd that backpack go? It wasn't red. I can steal. Now where is that book? An open heresy. It is so freaking hard to see. Is that it? Is that... Aha! I found it! Sometimes you just have to, you know, really get right up in its business, and then you can see. We don't need...
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Aha! There is a trap. Can I... Okay, let's be smart about this. We're going to split the group, so that way we don't have everybody jumping in this same space. And then we're going to disarm the poison mine. Give me guidance, please. Let's go! Perfect. Okay. They're not looking at this wooden chest, so I think that means it's mine. We'll take all of the wine. And we're gonna lockpick this one. I almost never check to see if I have a key. It's a weird little thing about me. Whoops. I'm gonna go with inspiration because 4 is the most we can take, and sometimes your actions can earn 2 inspiration at once. Perfect. Okay, what are you? When the wearer chooses to end their rage, they gain 15 temporary hit points. So clearly that goes to Karlach. and we'll see if she actually wants to use it.
Well then, it's our lucky day after all. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
Alright, everybody's back together. The band's all here. We can't steal stuff up here. But I might see if I can jump over here. Hopefully I'm not getting stuck, but I can always teleport. Okay, there. I actually checked. I didn't just immediately try to break into it. I checked first. Bingo. Take 65 gold every day. And doesn't look like we're gonna find anything else. Oh, I'll take some wine. Alright, so that is too far. Can I get back? Barely. Come on, Will. You can do it. What if I leave him? Will he come and join us? Or am I like truly leaving him behind? I'm just gonna leave him. Okay, fine. Will, let me see if I can get you out of here. Target is too far. Target is too high. Let's try from this direction then. Oh, Will. Oh, Will. How do we rescue you? Not enough space. Path is interrupted. Too high. Come on now. It is so close. Does dashing double my jump? Because I don't think it does. He doesn't have a shadow stab. Well, darn. Will?
No one stopped me yet.
You have ruined everything. So I think what I have to do is teleport in order to get him back. He shouldn't have jumped if he couldn't make the jump back. That's all I'm saying. It was his own dang fault. We'll go back the way we went the first time. Good job, everybody, for sticking with the group. We all gotta stick together. Okay, nothing up there. Yeah, that would be a good archery spot. Oh. Oh. I guess same with that one. Doesn't... I don't think they ever spawn chests on rock. Yeah. Okay. There are more baddies up ahead. So let's go fight them. Maybe they're on a lower road. I thought there were more dudes. More gnolls. Ah, you see them down there? You can barely see it, but the floor turns red. So they are just below me. And now they see me! Whoops.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, well, that's what we gotta do. Unless they've got a faster way up. Can they jump? Ooh, that'll make me mad. Alright. Path is interrupted, of course. But I do want my casters up here. I'm gonna see, when everybody else goes, I'm gonna see if that means that Sammy has to turn around and go the other way. Or if they are going to go the path that I thought they were. Okay. Path is still interrupted. I'm gonna have to go for the guy with the most hit points. That's fine. That is fine. Let's see where they go. Interesting. Yeah, let's get him. Excellent. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay, Lae'zel. Get your Tookus. Well, yeah, get your Tookus. Over. Why can't you go through that? Over here. Can you hit this guy? You've got the high ground. Good. Do it again. That's not doing it again. Fantastic. Okay, again, casters are going to stay up here and just take pot shots at them from down below. Let's see if I can. I'm going to go for it.
Time to deal some punishment.
Perfect. Now I did not... Oh, I don't think I equipped it. Never mind. I was about to say I didn't use a melee attack, so will she go mad, but I haven't even equipped the mace. I don't think anybody needs healing yet. And I think I'm gonna hang out up here. Maybe throw... Of course the path is interrupted. Ugh! Hate that. Alright. We'll stay up here. Once again, we go to throw. We're gonna grab Bual's arm. And we're gonna throw it at that guy. Boo. Okay. Now the question is, where is he going? And can I stop him? Very close. Good, good. Use that dash action. Let's get her all stabby. Ooh, I hate that. Do it again. Excellent. I like that better. She doesn't need to heal. I'm just gonna get some distance between us in case he's gonna throw something that hits the ground. Beautiful. Beautiful. I wish you didn't miss, but I'm glad you went for it. Boom. Okay. Everybody else is looking golden, so I'm not going to use any spell slots. Well, maybe I should. I'll use a level 1. It was worth it.
Here we go again.
Ah, I hate missing. And one more again. 2 misses. I don't know why you need all that movement, but whatever. But can you get all the way up? I don't think he can see from up here, but we're gonna try. Dope, he could see.
Time to strike.
Excellent. Just a few more experience points. That's all we're going for here. Okay, that was empty. I'm gonna grab that. No. Pick up, please. Thank you.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Can't believe they're already asking for rest. Okay. We are miles away from all 3 of these things. This was a Githyanki patrol. It's the whole reason I have Lae'zel with me. We are not doing the mountain pass, but we might do this one. In fact, I think we will do that one. Something about a snake being long, or the snake is short, the shadow long? I don't remember already. We're doing fine on health, so I'm not worried about that. I think it would be... we'll do the patrol last. Let's go this way.
Something's burning.
Now, we knew this place was burning because the goblins bragged about attacking.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, Helm.
Let's talk.
He of the unsleeping eyes. Grant me the might to carry this burden. Grant me the faith to face darkness without fear.
That is not going to be the right answer. I am going to say my condolences to you. Because I know what happened.
In the first place, I'm the one that talked him into joining the fist.
That sucks. I am glad I did not make that terrible statement. But let's ask.
Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
Wouldn't you like to know that all of them are dead? Apparently not.
Great God, Helm.
Alright, that is red, so we don't want to try to steal from him.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So
Let's grab it all. Whoops.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this
We're sending it to Karlach.
when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt.
Drow Raider.
And so is it done.
And send it to Karlach. Because we are going to pick her up eventually.
Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
We'll never put this fire out. You're better off helping anyone trapped inside.
Okay, good to know.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes. Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push!
I would love to help if I can. I don't have a very high strength score. I wish I could send Karlach to do this. But she's not the one having this chat. Ooh. Could give myself advantage. I think I'm just gonna go with that. I can use inspiration if I fail, and I'm not going to fail. Hopefully there was nobody on the other side of that.
Hurry, we don't have much time.
Okay. Let's get in here. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I can't, like, see anything. So I am blinded. I am running through fire. Who can't move? How do I get to you? Damn it. I'm about to die.
Keep going a little longer.
Okay. I cannot see how everybody else is getting around. And I am worried that I'm gonna die trying to get anywhere. Because it sounds like people are croaking. Or that's my team. I hear you guys. I don't see stairs. Okay, I think I see stairs. Can I get to them? Excellent. Okay, we're up here. Let's see what we can do. Ouch. Ouch. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna die.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Let's see if I can. What is higher? -1, +1. We're gonna go with the +1. I've never done this before, so I'm a little bit nervous. And I'm scared I'm gonna end up killing off a character trying to navigate this thing. But Will's still alive, at least, because he approves. It's getting a little warm, a little toasty in my house.
Now, how the hell do we get out of here?
That is a brilliant question. Come on, follow me.
Right. I'll try to keep up.
Okay. I am in here, so let's help him up. He is standing. Can I punch this? No, I cannot. Because I think that is my best route, going that way. So, let's go with Shadowheart. I think she is safe. Dang it, she doesn't have an action. Alright, well... Crap. Do it, please. Excellent. She has an action. So hopefully... Oh, I'm blind. Good. Now hopefully everybody will go that way. You are needed. Not there, my dude. You have picked the worst room. Dash is your only option. So we're gonna have to do this turn-based. Just to try to get everybody out. Okay, you... I mean, how far will you go? Will you go all the way? Excellent. Okay, so he is good. And now Sammy can kind of lead the way that way. Whew.
Slaughtered everyone.
Okay.
No.
I mean, he's safe now. Can I get Will up to me?
Where am I needed?
Will, you are needed pretty freaking far. Actually, Will, let's have you dash. Crap. See, I want to try to save other people. And I think I would need to speak to the Duke to kind of finish this area.
No time to rest.
So I think I'm gonna have I might have Sammy stay. What I don't know is if there are any peoples. There are people here. I want to save them. Okay. Sammy, stay put. You blow this away. Dang it. She can't destroy it in one hit. Maybe with a fireball. But she could not. Crap. Okay. Not enough movement. I don't love standing in this inferno. Okay.
Action, not reaction.
Shoot it with an arrow then. Holy crap! Good. Oh goodness, Shadowheart, you are in a dangerous spot. Yeah. Get over here. She's not standing in fire, I don't think. Maybe she is. Why do you need to be so close? I don't understand. I don't get it. Okay, well, that's the best she could do. Will, let's get you dashing. Man, I hate fighting with the camera. We'll just dash to here. Hopefully, yeah. I was gonna say, hopefully the camera will switch over. Good job.
So that's progress.
Sammy is stuck because I don't think I can travel along here. Maybe I can, but I don't think I want to. We're just gonna have Sammy hang out here. He's chilling with that guy.
Gotta start a conversation. Onward then.
I can put the fire out, or I could attempt once again. Okay, let's try Sacred Flame. Target cannot be inanimate. I always forget that with Sacred Flame. Okay. In that case, yeah, let's put out Lae'zel, please. Good. I don't think anybody needs heals yet. Okay. Lae'zel. Whoops. Lae'zel.
I crave blood.
Get in here. Hit this with your sword. Perfect. Not enough movement to talk to this person, but at least enough movement to maybe get in the doorway. Okay, we'll just deal with it.
What's next, I wonder? I ought to speak. Onward, ever onward.
I don't know why these dudes who are surrounded by yellow are not acting. Okay, now they're acting.
I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Alright, that was all I needed to do, was get her rescued. Can I jump? Nope, it'll hurt. It'll hurt! So we're not gonna jump. Can I attack that?
Time to meet your maker.
She can, she just can't destroy it. Ugh. Got it. Why can't she reach that destination?
An efficient path.
Alright, well, that's fine. Come on, my dude. There. Alright, so at this point I'm just trying to escape this burning building. Then I think I'll try to get everybody up here to talk to this guy, maybe. I mean, it looks as though it counts as having been finished. So maybe what I'm going to do is leave turn-based and talk to him.
Miri. No. Gods, no, no, no.
I don't know who Miri is.
You should have been with me.
How did you two get separated?
I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry, she'd still be here.
This is a tough one. Because I don't care about the dowry. And people have fights. Like, this is just a part of humanity. Like, it's hard to have fights with other people. I know that. I used to be married once. I was divorced. We couldn't reconcile our differences. So I know that that is a true fact of life as well. And so I don't love the idea of being like, count your blessings, at least you're still alive. I think I'm going to say this isn't on you.
I'm sorry, Miri. I'm so sorry. Please, just go. I need a moment with her.
Oh, so Miri did die out here. Yeah, I'm not going to loot that body. I am going to attempt to find a way down.
Councillor Floric, are you
Never mind. We'll have this discussion.
God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manip and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke. On your command, Counselor.
We have found the Duke.
You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will.
Oh.
The Drow have your father.
Oh, so it's someone else entirely. I am getting sweaty and hot because it's a hot day. So, let's see. Will, you are the son of nobility. I wish that Sammy were over here.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Okay, where could his
Trust us to see it through.
Drow captors be? I think I'm going to say the Absolutist cult, or the Absolutes cult, is based at Moonrise Towers. That's where they'll have taken the Duke.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
I'll search for Duke Ravengard. I wish...
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city...
I wish Sammy had been down there.
Son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember,
Excellent.
Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Excellent. Okay, we received one reward. A spear, a bow, or whatever this thing is. Oh, a quarterstaff. I think it's going to have to be the bow, and it's going to have to go to Lae'zel. Because I don't think anybody uses a trident. Oh no! Turn-based again. Where is she? Right there. Okay, Will. Do you still have one of these? Will, you are making me so mad. Okay, get your toned butt. Oh my gosh, this sucks. I'm gonna be so angry if all of that was worthless. Because Shadowheart couldn't stay alive.
Can't give up now.
Okay, you jump here. Yeah, I'll deal with it. Ugh, that's why I did this to myself. I thought the game would know what to do. The game did not know what to do. Yep. Environmental turn. Let's go to Will. Jump in here. And now, please work.
I need healing.
Okay, she is back up. I'm gonna have to figure out a way out of here, and I think it's gonna be the long way.
These things have stayed interesting.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Recently revivified, so she could go down again. So let's move. And she doesn't... I can't do anything. Oh my gosh, I hope she survives. I hate that they are still inside of there. Okay, they are still alive. Let's think about this. I should have gone that route. Okay, Will is doing fine.
My faith will guide me.
She is going to step as far as she can and then heal herself with a level 3. Dang. But hopefully now she can dash as well. Alright, so he caught fire somehow. I don't know how. It sucks.
Let's see what I can glean.
Let's see if you can get out of here. Okay, I gotta go overhead view and get her as far as we can. Not enough movement to make a jump because she's gonna have to jump over the fire. Those guys are fine. And I doubt that he has... Yeah, he does not have enough movement to make that jump either. Let the fire do its thing.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Good job.
This way.
Yep, get moving. Let's do the same here. Jump over the fire. Good job, Will.
One move ahead.
And just right behind her. We're pretty safe. We made a lot of boo-boos. We made a lot of mistakes, but everybody's alive. We don't need to worry. We don't need to panic. We just had to use another scroll of Revivify. But now she's out. And now he's out. Oh my gosh. Alright. Dab the sweat off of my head. We're gonna have to long rest, and I'm gonna have to buy some scrolls of Revivify at some point.
Alright. What now?
Okay. So up above me... Gosh, I wish I could... I wish I could just walk along that, but let's see what happens if the rest of my party tries to follow me. Okay, looks like they will. Let me see. In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's see if he has a scroll. He's got a bunch. Come on. Must be a playable character. Weak. Alright, why does it have him as a thing? Come on. Maybe Will needs to speak to him? Wrong person. No, I don't want to speak to you. I was trying to speak to this guy.
Where am I needed?
Miri.
No. Gods, no, no, no. You should have stayed. You should have been with me.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
I would have survived. If only I'd kept my mouth shut about that bloody dowry.
Do they really want me to ask about this dowry?
She's all I had.
Count your blessings, at least you're still alive.
This a blessing.
You're still alive. I just said what the blessing was, dum-dum.
No one stopped me yet.
Alright, well, I do not know how to get him to say anything to me. But we're gonna head out of here, head over here, and go to camp, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Whoops, keep hitting the wrong buttons. Hopefully the fires will be out. Hopefully the Duke's son, I don't know who that guy is, but the game wants me to talk to him, and I don't know why. Alright, Will at one point had an exclamation point above his head. Shadowheart died. Fully dead died.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
She doesn't seem that upset about it. So I'm not going to be that upset about it either. If she's okay with having died and come back to life, I'm okay with it too. Yeah, we'll use supplies. We'll see if there's any cutscene or any event. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm going to be excited to turn the air conditioner back on. Okay. Thank you guys for being a part of this. When we come back, it's going to be next week, Monday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be jumping into some Diablo 4, just 3 chill hours of hanging out in the game that I, got back in with. I'm going to look into what Zoe said about putting together some kind of wish list so that you guys can vote on games, or I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Anyway, hang out with me tomorrow for Diablo 4, or come back on Monday for more Baldur's Gate 3. Either way, I'm glad that you were here today. And if it was your first time, hit that follow button. If it was your, second time, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching in the future on YouTube and you made it this far, hit the like and subscribe buttons. That's pretty incredible that you made it all the way here. I think you're crazy, but I'm glad you joined me on that journey. And yeah, if you're into podcasts, check out mine. It's called Potato Chip Pictures. There will be a new episode this Friday, so make sure to be subscribed so you can check that out. I will see you all again tomorrow. Goodbye. Yeah.